All right. So me and Emma are just having a little chat. She's someone who has done Think Yourself Thin with me three different times. And I feel like every time she kind of got something out of it. So I just wanted her to kind of share her story with Think Yourself Thin and tell you guys a little bit about what it's like from the inside. So, what was your kind of experience that you had with Think Yourself Thin, and how is it kind of different a little bit each time?
Well, I first joined Think Yourself Thin because I had some habits that I really just couldn't kick for probably over a year. So I wanted to join just to get my life on track and start eating healthier and have just a healthier lifestyle because that's something that I really desired, but I just couldn't get myself there. So the first Think Yourself Thin was mostly directed towards like healthy habits and movement, stuff like that. And that's where I really made my shift with my eating and my portion control. And some crazy stuff happened. Like I would get disgusted by things that I used to love, like brownies and stuff like that. I just got rid of them and I didn't crave them anymore. So that's when I really started noticing the most shifts. But the second time I joined Think Yourself Thin, I really did absorb a lot of like self-love qualities, I guess. It was just like a lot
Yeah.
of different things that I learned to enhance my personal development. And then I also had those healthy habits as well. So, I mean, I learned so much in Think Yourself Thin, and I did it 3
Yay.
times, so it's hard to like put it all into one testimonial or just talk about it in a short amount of time. But I really am so glad that I joined when I did, because that habit that I had of just going back to the sweet stuff or stress eating and talking myself down finally shifted, and my lifestyle is just so much more enhanced now, and I benefited from it so much, and I just learned how to love myself, and the rest kind of followed along.
Yay. So I'm so happy. And like I love that it was the self-love. I feel like everyone, you weren't in the final call of the last group, but everyone, I was just asking the group, like, what was the most thing you got out of it? And pretty much no one's first thing they said was weight loss. Everyone's first thing that they said was either self-talk or just treating themselves better. So I guess just wondering, what kind of areas did you notice of your life change as you built more self-love and as you kind of built your self-worth and just feeling good about you?
Yeah, I think that once I really felt that love within myself, I felt more confident. And it also made me more motivated to move my body and just talk kindly to myself. And before, when I was talking myself down, it just made my stress worse. And it just made myself want to indulge in the things that made me feel worse. So once I did recognize that I needed to change that self-talk and just switch my mindset, that's when I started doing things that I loved in my life, and I just became more happy overall.
Yeah, I feel like this year has just been like, I know Think Yourself Thin was a part of it, and you've had so many other things going on, but I feel like this year has just been like such a growth year for you, which is so amazing. Yeah. So, what is your advice for someone who's just thinking about joining Think Yourself Thin? Like, I guess one thing I wanted to ask was, what do you think about Think Yourself Thin compared to other weight loss programs that are kind of just all about food and exercise?
Well, for me, like I didn't really join because I needed to drop a ton of pounds. And I know that
Mhm.
some people probably would join because of that reason, but they don't realize that the reason behind that is deeper, and that they
Mhm.
actually do need to work on something within themselves. And that's something that I didn't know until I joined Think Yourself Thin, that there's a bigger cause than just being hungry or having cravings. Like you're trying to fill something that is lacking in your life. And that was such like a connection for me. Like I never even put that together. So
Mhm.
the advice I would have is, even if you don't feel like you need to drop a ton of weight, or that you just need to switch some cravings out, you should still consider joining, because there's a deeper meaning in it. And I learned so much besides the physical aspect of it. It was totally mental, and it really just shifted my mindset to be more positive and loving.
Yay! All right. Thank you so much. So happy that you are such a big part of Think Yourself Thin. And I'm so happy that you got so much more out of it than just the weight loss, because we all know it's not just about the weight loss, it's about those mental shifts, baby.
Yes, totally. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. And thanks for chatting with me. And for anyone who thinks that you should join, like Emma said, it's not just for people who think they need to lose a lot of weight. It's for anyone who needs to feel better about themselves and their body and their life. And for anyone who also just wants to create healthier habits. So you're just that better version of you.
Yes.
All right. Bye, girl. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.